Here's a look at your daily market report on this Tuesday, the 21st day of October. Take a look at what's going on around the state today. 4 state stockyards in Exeter, they're expecting about 1,000 head. Lolly Brothers Livestock Market in Macon, cow sale today. They've got about 125 head on their early listings. Unionville Livestock Auction, they're expecting to have about 1,500 head. Kingsville, about 2,500 head on their early listings. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, we've got about 1,500 head on video and expecting about 1,500 head through the auction barn. No early listings for F&T in Palmyra or for Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba or SEMO Livestock Sales in Jackson. Couple of special cow sales this week. On Friday evening, Tyna Livestock Auction. They'll have their monthly replacement cow sale. They've got about 300 head on the early listings there. And then on Saturday, Wheeler Livestock Auction will have their monthly sale starting at 4 o'clock. They've got about 1,000 head on the early listings there. Taking a look at what happened yesterday at the auction barns. Tyna Livestock Market, they had 662 head. Feeder steers and heifers mostly steady. Comparisons were limited there. At Callaway Livestock Center in Kingdom City, they sold 1,582 head. Feeder steers and heifers there anywhere from steady to $5 higher. Taking a look at a few of the stick-out full loads and part loads that sold. A pot load of 863-pound steers brought $365. A load of 638-pound steers at $425.50. 45 head of steers, 633 pounds, sold at $438. Had 42 head of heifers, 623 pounds at $390.50. Then 43 head of heifers at 665 pounds at $380. Joplin Regional Stockyards, they ended up with a few more than they expected, 7,131 head. The market there was quite mixed. The steers under 800 pounds, 5 to 10 lower. Heavier weight steers stayed a 5 higher. Heifers under 600 pounds were stayed a 10 higher. The heavier weight heifers 5 to 12 lower. The market reporter there did note that quality was off considerably from what sold last week. The feeder steers, medium and large ones, 4 to 5 weights at $440 to $520, 5 to 6 weights at $410 to $455, 6 to 7 weights at $382 to $432, 7 to 8 weights at $371 to $398, 8 to 9 weight steers sold from $355 to $372, 900 to 1,000 pound steers at $336 to $357. The feeder heifers in Joplin, 4 to 500 pounds at $405 to $470, 5-6 weights at $375 to $420, 6 to 7 weights $355 to $391, a few 7 to 8 weights at $351 or from $341 to $373. Box beef cutout values, choice up $276 at midday, $371.94. Select down $1.35 at $352.11. Those values based on 72 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The choice select spread at $19.83. Negotiated feedlot trade so far for the week, basically untested and unestablished, 656 head. Most of that's been outside the 5-state feeding region. Nebraska did turn in just a few over 100 head, all at 372 live. That would be in line with where we were last week. Last week we had a total of 87,831 head. The weighted average price on the live sales, $239.76. Dress sales, $372.34. Taking a look at the midday futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange. Live cattle for October up $1.82, $243.67. December at $245.42, up $177. February $246.35, up $182. Feeder cattle for October up 80 cents at $373.75. November $374.05, up $137. January feeders at $370.70, up $152. Lean hogs for December, 70 cents higher, $82.77. February up 55 at $85.27. And April, $89.52, up 57. On the board of trade, corn contracts at midday, 3 to 3 3/4 cent lower. December at 4.19.5. March at 4.33 3/4. May at 4.42 1/4. Soybeans are mixed from fractionally higher to fractionally lower. November 1031 and a half, January 1050 and a half, and March beans at 1063 and 3/4. Wheat contracts are 2 to 2 3/4 cent lower. December 502 and a half, March at 518 and 3/4, and May at 530 and a half. December bean meal up $1.20 a ton at 286.20. Bean oil down 65 cents a hundredweight at 50.66. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Tuesday. This is Tony Hancock.